Right, Josh, we'll start off with Saturday's game. Your first game back from injury, no signs of any ill effects, and you must have, well, you look like you're really enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, it was obviously nice to get straight back in and to get, because I've been desperate to play for the last few weeks. So yeah, it was nice and a good win, and yeah, felt good and felt fresh afterwards. Yeah, I was pleased.
Yeah, so no ill effects from the calf.
No, I had a little bit of cramp in both my calves, but that I think just from not having played a game for a couple of weeks. I think that was just and it was a tough game as well on Saturday. So I think that was all it was. But yeah, no problems.
Some of the fans might have thought, Wes Thomas is out, they might struggle to score goals, but you looked like you scored two, could have had quite a few more, and really looked good going forward.
Yeah, I think it was a good, good for us that we've gone to a team that haven't lost at home, I don't think, until we played them without our top goal scorer, and like you say, created a lot of chances and scored 2 goals. So I think that bodes well that, because at the end of the day, we'd be fortunate to go for a whole season with Wes not having an injury at some point, or missing a couple of games for whatever reason. So, you need to cope when you haven't got your best players there. So it was good, yeah.
Yeah, the manager joked after the game that you turned the fullback so many times you've screwed him into the ground, and you did seem to have a bit of joy against him, particularly for the part you played in the second goal. What talked me through that one?
Yeah, it was a good move from what I remember. We had a good little passing move like we did in a lot of parts of the game, and then JJ's done well, turned and managed to put me through. And I went through and obviously just slid it across for Jeff. But it was good. I say it was a good game and enjoyed it really. It was enjoyable to play in, and we tried to play football, and I think we did well on the day.
Yeah. How frustrating was it having to sit out those 2 games and also watching what were obviously frustrating performances as well?
Yeah, very frustrating. I mean, it's the most frustrating thing to watch your own team play when you can't, when they're winning it's frustrating because you want to be out there, when they're losing it's frustrating because you want to go and do something. So yeah, it's hard, and there's myself, Frankie, Riley, all watching the games, and I know they're chomping at the bit to get back, and hopefully they will do soon. So yeah, just glad to be back really.
There's been some very, very good performances this season, a couple of bad ones, but do you think that was always going to happen when you truck a group of players together like happened during the summer? Yeah,
we've got a lot of young players as well, and consistency is always a hard thing to find when you're a young player, and I think we have is a new group, and you're going to have ups and downs, and I think maybe we've made a rod for our own back, that the highs we've had have been really high, and then it makes the lows look even worse. So we'll find our grounding, and it is a work in progress, I'm sure, as the gaffer will say.
Yeah, on to the Johnstone's Paint Trophy against Plymouth, and have you had any particularly good runs in this competition in the past?
No, I don't think I have really. I think, I don't think I've ever been that far in the tournament. Maybe a quarterfinals, or like a regional final or something like that. But yeah, not that I can remember. So no, yeah, it'd be nice to. I've played my whole career, and I've never played at Wembley or a Millennium Stadium or something like that. So I'd love to get an opportunity, definitely.
Yeah, it's a tough draw against Plymouth. Obviously, a good League One club at home, but if you can get a result tomorrow night, you'd be
at home. At home, I think we fancy ourselves against anyone. We play good stuff at home, and I think we'll give them a good game. It'll be a tough game, don't get me wrong. They're from a league above us, so we wouldn't, we're expecting a tough game. But yeah, hopefully we can give a good account of ourselves and get a good result.
Yeah, and obviously you've got to get Tuesday out of the way first. But we're looking forward to playing against one of your old clubs on Saturday when Northampton town visit.
Yeah, it's always nice to hopefully be involved against one of my old teams, and so. Be good to see, because I played with the manager there as well, Sam. It'd be good to see him and a few of the other old faces. So yeah, it'd be nice, but we'll get through Tuesday first and see how we go from there.
Yeah, and Northampton, would that rank among the sort of the best years of your career there? We had some good years.
Yeah, I enjoyed. I had good 3 years at Northampton. We had 2 playoffs and a promotion, and it was always we were always looking to be successful, and it was a good group of lads. So yeah, I would definitely say that was it was definitely some of the high years of my career, and it'd be nice to play against them, hopefully beat them.
There's a chance to kick on now, isn't it, after Saturday with the win away, now with two home games in the space of short space of time? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, we obviously had 2 home games recently, and we would have, with our record up until then, we would have liked to have got more out of it, but with a good win Saturday now, we can hopefully go into these next 2 with a bit of confidence, and pick up some good results.
Cheers.